Did you know that you are able to see what is inside a pack without actually opening it? This technology is going to change the landscape of the market. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Now, I have not seen a major talk about this in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I've been hearing a little bit of ramblings in the Pokemon community and some ramblings in the Magic community about this. But this is basically what ends up happening here is this is a case study that they were demonstrating CT scanning unopened Pokemon cards. Now, and for those of you that don't know what CT scanning is, it's effectively you're X-raying for basically what you're looking for inside. So now you can Pikachu cards without opening the box. This case study is a testament to the sensitivity of industrial CT imaging. Our team has been able to characterize holographic cards in unopened Pokemon packs. The concept formed during brainstorming sessions for application studies after spending endless hours researching packs and cards, spending thousands of dollars on them, and many late night testing and optimizing parameters. We were able to extract the shape of the Pokemon due to sight density differences in the cards and foil. Below is our initial test card, a first edition Fossil Hypno that we broke out of a case and to test by sleeving it between several other cards to represent a card. The GIF shows a transition between a slightly image of the card to the CT slice plane. Because of the incredible results, we felt more comfortable buying a couple of fossil packs with this success for the entire kits. Now, up here you do kind of see some of what they were working with for this, just some of the mounting and stuff. The one time I need my GIF to test there, but it doesn't actually do its thing. So basically, below is a Mega Blastoise from XY Evolutions kit worth $700. The bottom left view shows the exact location of the card. Okay, while there are several other holographics in the pack contained to this kit, we'll keep that. They are secret for now. So what's kind of crazy about this is you're laying all of this on top of this. And basically, this is what they're CT scanning here. You can see a little bit of the Blastoise here itself, along with some of the other characteristics. You are kind of, shooting in the dark here to try to get this, hollow out of the way here. And they've done a fantastic job with this. They have a YouTube video here outlining all of the testing and all of the craziness with this. I'll leave a link down below to this page. That way you can kind of check this out and get a little bit of an idea with this, just so you can kind of see what in the world is going on here with this, study. Now, with that being said, you've got to think about the implications of this technology. So first of all, this right now has only been tested on Pokemon, all right? Which you got to think about, okay, so how does this work with like super older vintage packs and things like that? Because, you could have people out here that would weigh cards, all right? Being able to weigh older packs of Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, was something that a lot of people did. And you will even see that in the Pokemon world out here, where people will look at, loose single packs and go, are these heavy or light? Are these, by the classification of this, are these weighed and worthless, or is there something in here? And that discrepancy of things, can change the estimated value based on that. And it's what feels like is going to be the same thing with this technology here. Now, to my understanding from a little bit of amount of research that I have seen on this, and obviously there's not a portable CT machine that you could, take into Walmart, for example, to look through the packs. That's not going to happen. You can't do that. All right. So first of all, in order for this to be successful, you need to get said CT abilities to scan. I believe a cost of a machine is $1,500. Now, if you're sitting here, you're like, Robbie, the average person's not going to be able to do this. That is, in fact, a correct statement. The average Joe in this community will not be able to do this. There are a lot of things that could very much go wrong with this, considering you're basically playing with, some technology that, could be harmful in the long haul if, you're not careful. All right. Trust me. That's the major thing that I've also read from people is like, do you need to be a trained professional for this? Could there be radiation, issues with these things? I mean, anything's possible. I'm not going to go into the intricate details of this. I just know looking at things for this, it's going to take a decent amount of money, a lot of testing in order to get this down. All right. It's a lot of time and a lot of effort, but I guarantee you that now that this information has been made public, there's probably not going to be a lot of people going for this, but for the people that are going to go for this is a game changer. I don't care how you want to spin this and go, this isn't going to affect a lot of people. Yeah, sure, it doesn't. But once again, if you're getting 10, 20, 30 years down the line, those first ed LOB packs, that are super expensive, if you can CT scan a whole box to know everything that's in there, because this technology only gets better as the days go on. That's a big thing here too. The fact that we found out that we can do this now changes everything. All right. Mainly affected by this are going to be the collectors. I do love the fact that you could now get a whole box, put it down on the table, and go, all right, so what can we map out of this? What are our expected things? It's going to be a lot of trial and error. All right. And like I said, this is only on Pokemon so far. From my understanding, I guarantee you the rich magic people are going to be very intrigued with this technology as well. And then to top things off, the long term, I think that's the thing that people are also having a hard time grasping with this is those long term implications that, the older that this product gets, and, you can turn a worthless product into something over time being like, well, hey, we just CT mapped this, base set pack. It's now, 35, 40 years old, and we know there's a Charizard in here. The fact that you have the knowledge that Zard is in there makes not only that pack for the experience of opening it even crazier, all right, but you're basically guaranteed to keep that in preservation for what it's worth. And that in itself is crazy to think about. This also ruins any pack opening experience. You can have, let me walk onto my office, pull up my $1,500 CT machine. I gotta x-ray my pack really quick, gotta get excited if it's dog shit or if it's, the best thing that I have ever actually had the possibility of opening out here. Once again, this is a game changer. It warps the secondary market. No, the average duelist is not going to be able to afford this. This is going to be a very niche interaction in the long term. But the existence of this technology needs to be known. You need to know, hey, what's going on with this, CT scanning cards. So that's, I guarantee you somebody's going to look at this and they're going to go, yeah, no, I don't believe this. And then they're going to sit here and they're going to look through this and they're going to be like, ain't no way. Like, this is actually real. Yeah. This is the modern era that you are living in now, the ability for this. So I guess, should you be even more cautious when, buying packs on the secondary market? You should always be cautious when buying loose products of any sort of material. This is why, we always talk about the reputable source thing out here. The reputable source thing is always going to be the super most important thing out here. All right. You need to know that. And I guess, once again, do some research into this yourself. Find an interest in this. I find this stuff absolutely fascinating. The kind of technology and science that's being pushed on this, also the other case studies that they've done on this as well, I do highly recommend looking into that as well, just for the sake of learning what this technology is capable of in the other applications. We live in a small piece of the ecosystem of the world. Like, we're a shred of the ecosystem, but for the trading card game world as a whole, this is a very, very interesting thing. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I do recommend checking this out, and tell me what long-term applications do you expect for this. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.